So next up, we're going to look at the work from Sarissa Precision. This is for you guys out there that like your historical stuff. So this is a new range of terrain that they developed for you people who are playing your feudal Japanese games. So you might be playing something like Test of Honor, or Ronin, for example. Maybe you're playing Kensai or Tori and all those kind of games as well. There are a lot more of them out there, and I already know that I've forgotten some of them because people already said on Facebook, hey, you've missed out X game and all that kind of thing. But I know they exist. There are lots of them out there, and Japanese stuff is very cool. But anyway, this is a new set of terrain based on the idea of a mountain village. So if you're not quite keen on the idea of playing through all the cities and stuff like we normally see with all their very, very nice white walls and bright reds and that kind of thing, you can head off into the rural idylls of Japan and fight through a mountain village instead. As part of the collection, they've developed a set of hovels and an animal shelter set, which is pretty cool. They've also got a farmhouse, an elder's hut, and a workshop too. Just to point out, with these sort of images and previews you're seeing here, they do not come with the basing material and all that kind of thing and all the additional work that's been done to the thatch. You just get the sort of like buildings themselves, and you sort of build them up if you like. But this gives you a really cool idea of sort of somewhere to start when it comes to this kind of thing. Might be pretty cool if you're looking to do something like a little bit of a Seven Samurai style affair. So you're looking to defend a mountain village against bandits or something like that. That could be kind of cool. But yeah, some awesome new terrain coming out from the guys at Sarissa.
You know what we clearly need to do for this if we get it in? Build it up, find a miniature that looks like Tom Cruise and do The Last Samurai as a no campaign.
No.
Oh,
no.
Why? Destroying my happiness.
Two reasons. One, it's a terrible film.
Yeah, I know.
It's so bad. And two, if you want to do a foreign samurai in feudal Japan, there was an African samurai or an African American samurai. He's historically accurate. Okay. That would be far more interesting than Tom Cruise, the 2'0" badger. And dear God, that Irish accent from Billy Connolly. I thought his Irish accent was bad in Columbo. That's a whole other level of terrible there. But yeah,
I love to trigger Jerry.
But yeah, the Seven Samurai. There is a set of 7 Ronin for Test of Honor that are based on a certain black and white film. And yeah, it would be ideal for that. Just have that and then nothing but tons of bandits coming out of the countryside at you.
Yeah, we kind of need to point Lloyd in this direction because, I mean, like, I know years ago he said he wanted to do a samurai army and then he forgot, and then he wanted to do it again and then he forgot.
He doesn't forget. He just looks at the amount of stuff he needs and then goes, no, which is why we keep going, you know, Saga Feudal Japan will be ideal for you. Lloyd, start now and you'll be ready for whenever it comes out.
Maybe. All right, anything else on this one, Ben?
No, nothing more for that one. Just to sort of reiterate that it's really cool to see Sarissa doing some awesome stuff for a lot of different games right now. They've done stuff. I'm going to reset the clock. They've done stuff for Birds and Badger, which was really amazing and stuff like that. So it's really good to see them looking towards the rematch or the rebirth, I guess you'd say, of Test of Honor from I think is it Grey for Now Games at the moment. Yeah, and,
Grey for Now is responsible for the rule set.
That's it. Yes,
because he wrote it whenever. He was working for Warlords. That's his. So it's actually a combination of Footsore games and Footsore miniature games and Grey for Now games, who are the designer. But yeah, they've already done Rome for Gangs of Rome in a big way. I know there's more Mediterranean stuff coming for Mortal Gods. Obviously, their World War II system is just absolutely fantastic, from locomotives to apartment blocks to Normandy townhouses. So every time you turn around, Sarissa have something else just sort of cropping up. Yeah. And, it's a great way of getting a lot of stuff down the table very quickly. You just want to put the effort in. I mean, those are just scrubbing pads on top of those buildings there.
Oh, yeah,
That's all, just hit Poundland, pick up a pack of 6 scrubbers, glue them on and paint them brown, bush, thatch, done.
Yeah. Jerry, quick question. The game we played in here one Sunday with us all playing escaped convicts on a ship, was that Gangs of Rome?
That was Gangs of Rome.
Yeah, I want to play more of that.
We can play more of that.
Well, here's a question for you. Where would I go to get miniatures for that?
Oh, it's all, that's Footsore.
It's all Footsore?
So Footsore Miniatures and Games is the company that did it, and they comboed with Sarissa for Gangs of Rome. So Footsore supplied the miniatures, which are 2 or 3 different sculptors, so Stavros, Paul and Steve, I think, have done the miniatures for it. So there's a new starter set came out, I'm going to say 2 months ago for it.
Something like that,
which contains 2 small starter sets or factions, so like 3 guys from each, a couple of bases of mobs, because in Rome it's all about the mobs, a specific Inculla who's like a little guy who works in the bakery, and then a big terrain piece, which is the bakery itself, and a scenario specifically for that set. Or you can just pick up individual blisters and do them yourself. But
I'm really
I have a ton of stuff, and anytime Lloyd wants to build me Rome, he can, because I've not got around to it.
Jerry, I tell you what, with us doing the 3D printing stuff now, you find me some STL files for 3D print at Rome, I'll print it out for you, no problem.
There is one out there already, but to be fair, I've got the guts of 600 quid's worth of wood from Sarissa from it. I pretty much bought all of Rome when it came out. I measure Rome in feet, and at some point I will put them together. Currently it's just like a log. But yeah.
Well,
so yeah,
anti-ditching log, you're going to strap that to a Russian tank?
You could put a Russian tank up on a couple of blocks of this stuff and take the tracks off. Just leave it there. But yeah. So Sarissa, they're always bobbing up and doing something interesting.
No, I may give that a look next month.